This one, I might even make its own video, like a uh, special video on this one. Bring attention to. I think it's hard to tell because mainly because of this is like some X-Files shit. I need to get some X-Files music on this one. Um, this really is the X-Files music because of the low resolution that yours like I play at 1440p. I actually play the game at 1440p, like upscaled to 4K, like downscaled back down to 1440p or whatever. DSR, 4K DSR. Uh, so I'm playing basically a 4K resolution on a 1440p monitor. So you couldn't have a more clear picture on a 1440p monitor. And I'm telling you, right, there's a guy standing here. A guy standing there, and as soon as I ADS, the guy is not there anymore. He disappears. He just vanishes. He just dissipates into the ether. He just becomes nothing. And you can sort of make out that there's a person there. But people are gonna say, "Now, man, you're just seeing the buckets and shit that are there. They just haven't rendered in properly." You're gonna say this kind of shit. But I'm telling you, man, it's a person. It was a person. It was a lot clearer to me in game than it is in this video. But let's go through. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you this. So I'm there, right? It's weird because as I was running down here, I was thinking in my head, I bet there's a person. I bet there's a person nearby. I had this in my head. There's a person nearby. Um, so I started looking. See like legs. Oh, coming in frame by frame by frame. I'm telling you, man, this is a person. This is a person here. Legs. This is an arm. You know what I mean? An arm holding a gun. You know, and a head. Right? It's a player. It's a player. Look, legs, holding a gun, head. Then as soon as I go in, there's nobody there anymore. It's just a barrel and another barrel. Let's go back. Let's play again. Go look. There's a player there. So I ADS, and like no one's there anymore. Right on my screen. Right, I saw a player there, and I'm like, oh, there's a player there. Quick ADS, and then I look. It's like there's no one there. So right, I'm coming in and going, look, there's a player there. I ADS, no one's there. No player there. There's no one there. But there was. I swear down. I saw a player. It's hard to make out because of the lower bit rate that it's recorded at. The quality's not as good, so you can't see it. But I saw a guy there. I saw a player there. Absolutely, 100%. I saw a player there. And bang, there's no one there. You're like, oh, you're going crazy, man. You're losing it. You're losing it. You're seeing things aren't there. And you go frame by frame, by frame by frame. I swear, it's a player look. It's a player look. It's the arm going down here, holding the gun. These are the legs. These are the head. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm Chief Brody in Jaws 2. Like to the councilman, going look, it's a mouth, it's a mouth, it's a head, it's a shark. It's a shark, man. Look, it's a player. That's a player. This is a player, man. And then it's like what? It disappears. It just becomes the buckets in the barrel. It's like running in, running in, running in, running in. I'm like, look, it's a player. There's a player there. And it was clear on my screen. And I'm like, okay. And then all of a sudden, you zoom in, and it's just barrels and a bucket. It's like, the dude's not there anymore. It's like, there's a player, that's a player, that's a player, that's a player. It's like almost there, you can start to see it's like disappeared, dissipated, no longer there. And as I zoom in further, it's just like all of a sudden, all you see now is the barrel and the buckets. And we're going, oh, it's just a rendering issue. It's just a rendering issue. It's not a player. It's not a person. You just can't see properly. Okay, so you got to think of it like this. I'm running down. I see a player. I can see higher quality, so I saw it better at the time of playing than you're seeing in the video. And I'm like, that's a player. Zoom in, bang, no one there. And you go, yeah, you're just seeing things. Then how do you explain the fact there is a player there? And that's the gun poking through the wall. There is a player there. I see there's a player there. Look, his gun poking through. He's poking his gun through the wall. So I throw a grenade in. I get a kill on somebody. Somebody's dead. But a person that's outside here, look. I killed this person here. Presumably. Step inside. And get clapped one tap by somebody else. Somebody else that's in there. This Maho guy. Just claps me. 150 damage. Guys, remember, like, I can't hit somebody for 150 damage in the lower torso. for only 86 damage in that last clip. 150 damage, only 60% of the pellets landed, and I'm getting bam. I'm getting one tapped. Have a look at the guy's profile. Like average KDA, and not that many boss targets or duos wipes, so relatively new account, and private profile with like a avatar of a ghost from Pac-Man or something like that. Which is weird because the guy's teleporting around like a ghost. Do you reckon he's like leaving you a little clue to what he can do? I can teleport around like I'm a ghost, man. I just disappear from your very sight. Yeah, man. This is the level of the cheating that's going on. People who can literally just instantaneously teleport from one position to another position right before your very eyes, and do it as soon as you ADS to make it think that you're going crazy. This is some supernatural. This is some X-Files shit right here. This is an X-Files special right here. What you're seeing in Hunt Showdown. So also quickly just add in here. So when I throw the grenade in and I kill the female characters on the outside, how did this guy survive the grenade? If this guy's inside, he took the full brunt of the explosion. This person gets killed outside the building that I threw the grenade into. Right, so I've thrown it right into the building, not to the side, not down here. They're not getting like an explosion's going outside the other side of the barn. I'm throwing it directly into this barn. Right, the guy's in there. So it's like, right, you run out. They get killed. You even saw their head drop. So it's definitely them that I killed. Right, see the body fall. Definitely them that I killed. Right, so they've died. And they've survived a grenade. So they toggle the health cheats on. They're going to think, oh, he's going to think it was just you, the only person there. And he might come into the room unsuspecting, because how would anyone survive that? I mean, they got killed on the outside of the building. I'm not going to expect somebody to be inside the building and not dead. You know what I mean? And apparently, they took no damage from the grenade, from the explosion. They took 0 damage. Didn't take a single 1 HP damage from my frag grenade.